Welcome, coin enthusiasts and curious minds alike. Today, we delve into the fascinating world of the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent, a coin that might be sitting in your pocket right now, holding stories of history, innovation, and unexpected value. Stay tuned as we uncover its journey from minting to the present day. The mid-1960s was a transformative period for American coinage. Amidst rising silver prices and a growing demand for coins, the U.S. Mint faced challenges that would lead to significant changes in the nation's currency. Prior to 1965, U.S. dimes and quarters were composed of 90% silver. However, due to the Coinage Act of 1965, these coins were restructured to eliminate silver content, transitioning to a copper-nickel clad composition. This shift was a response to the soaring prices of silver and the need to preserve the nation's precious metal reserves. Despite the significant changes in other denominations, the 1965 Lincoln Cent remained largely unchanged in design. Featuring Victor D. Brenner's portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, this coin continued to symbolize the nation's heritage. In 1965, the U.S. Mint produced over 1.49 billion pennies across its facilities. The Philadelphia Mint alone struck approximately 301 million coins, while the Denver and San Francisco mints contributed 973 million and 220 million, respectively. Notably, all 1965 pennies were minted without mint marks, a deviation from the norm. Understanding the value of a 1965 penny requires knowledge of coin grading. Coins are assessed based on their condition, ranging from poor to mint state. An uncirculated 1965 penny in mint state 65 can fetch around $1, while those in mint state 67 can command prices up to $500 or more. Some 1965 pennies exhibit minting errors, such as double die or off-center strikes. These anomalies can significantly increase a coin's value among collectors. For instance, a 1965 penny struck on a silver dime planchet, a rare occurrence, has been known to sell for over $9,000. Today, the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent serves as a reminder of a pivotal moment in American numismatic history. While most of these coins circulate as everyday currency, certain specimens have become prized collectibles, reflecting the enduring legacy of the nation's coinage. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual observer, the 1965 penny offers a glimpse into the past and a potential treasure waiting to be discovered. So, the next time you reach into your pocket, take a moment to appreciate the history encapsulated in that small copper coin. A comprehensive overview of the 1965 Lincoln Memorial Cent, blending historical context with practical information for collectors. It can be adapted to suit various presentation styles and formats. Treasure hunters and history lovers. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that many of us may have passed through our hands without a second thought. But what if I told you that a simple penny from 1977, yes, a Liberty 1-cent coin with a tiny D mint mark, could now be worth up to $1 million? Stay with me as we uncover the hidden secrets, rich history, and the mind-blowing value of the 1977 D Liberty 1-cent coin, minted right here in the United States. This isn't just any coin. This is a potential jackpot hiding in plain sight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, so you never miss a story that could change your fortune. let's set the scene. The year was 1977, a time of economic change, shifting politics, disco music, and cultural transformation. The United States was still feeling the ripple effects of the Vietnam War, while technology and consumerism were beginning to reshape American life. Amid all this, the U.S. Mint continued its mission to produce coins for daily commerce, including the iconic Lincoln cent, known for its timeless design and enduring value. But what made the 1977 D Liberty 1 cent coin stand out? First, let's break down the basics. The D in the 1977 D signifies that the coin was minted at the Denver Mint, one of the most important mints in the country. That year, Denver produced over 4.2 billion Lincoln cents. That's right, billions! So what's the big deal? Why is one of these coins suddenly being valued at $1 million? The story lies not just in the coin itself, but in rare errors, exceptional quality, and collector demand. The 1977 D Liberty 1 cent coin features the classic Lincoln portrait on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has graced the penny since 1909 and honors the legacy of President Abraham Lincoln, one of America's greatest leaders. Above Lincoln's head, the word, Liberty, is stamped, a powerful symbol of American values. To the right, the date 1977 and below that, the all-important D mint mark. Flip the coin, and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, a tribute to the enduring ideals of democracy and unity. But here's where things get fascinating. Back in 1977, this coin was, quite literally, worth 1 cent. It was used for buying bubble gum, slotting into payphones, or dropped in donation jars. In day-to-day life, no one could have imagined that this humble penny would one day command a six-figure price tag. For decades, these coins circulated widely. Some suffered the wear and tear of time, others were lost or destroyed. But a few special ones survived in pristine condition. And that's where things change. The circulation value of the 1977 D Liberty 1 cent coin remains modest for common worn coins, typically around 1 to 5 cents. Even in slightly better condition, most of these coins only fetch a few dollars at best. So what makes a single 1977 D coin worth $1 million? Let's find out. There are rare versions of the 1977 D coin that have stunned collectors and auction houses alike. Here's what drives up the price. Minting errors. Some 1977 D coins have been discovered with rare double die errors, off-center strikes, or planchet anomalies. These are incredibly rare and often fetch thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. High-grade condition, one of the most jaw-dropping facts. A 1977 D Lincoln cent, graded MS-67 or higher by PCGS or NGC, is nearly impossible to find. Only a tiny handful exist in this mint state, untouched by time, nearly flawless under the microscope. These coins are the holy grail for collectors. One-of-a-kind rarity. There are rumors, and even claims, that a perfect 1977 D Liberty 1 cent coin, preserved in museum-grade condition or featuring an undiscovered mint error, has been privately valued at $1 million. Yes, a single penny worth $1,000,000. Imagine finding one of those in your old piggy bank. Coin collecting is not just a hobby, it's an investment, a historical journey, and sometimes even a pathway to wealth. Over the last few decades, the demand for rare U.S. coins has soared. And pennies, particularly Lincoln cents with unique stories, have led the charge. The 1977 D Liberty 1-cent coin is a sleeping giant in this world. While most of these coins are still circulating or tucked in drawers, the few that have surfaced in extraordinary condition are gaining momentum. Collectors are willing to pay top dollar for flawless coins with full strike and luster, rare error variants, never before seen coins with rich provenance, or featured in numismatic exhibits. In fact, top auction houses have hinted that if a never-before-seen 1977 D coin with a combination of a rare error and a flawless mint state ever appeared, the bidding could skyrocket well beyond $1 million. So how can you tell if you have the $1 million coin? Here's what to look for. Check the mint mark. Make sure it's a clear D under the date. No smudging or doubling. Examine for errors. Look for signs of doubling in the letters or numbers, off-center images, or signs the coin was struck on the wrong planchet. Inspect the surface. Coins that have never been in circulation, known as uncirculated or mint state, will have a mirror-like shine and no scratches. Get it graded. Submit your coin to a reputable grading company like PCGS or NGC. A high MS grade can instantly multiply its value. Don't overlook those pennies. Your treasure may already be in your pocket. The 1977 D Liberty 1-cent coin is more than a small piece of copper. It's a symbol of American legacy, hidden value, and the enduring mystery of everyday treasures. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone curious about coins, this is 1 cent you'll never look at the same way again. And remember, one person's penny might just be another person's $1 million dream. Tell us in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin? Do you have a 1977 D Liberty penny in your collection? Like, share, and subscribe for more hidden treasures, and hit that bell so you never miss a fortune in your fingertips. This is bringing history back to life. To Treasure Time, the place where history meets mystery and every coin has a story worth millions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a tale of lost fortunes and hidden treasures. Today, we are talking about a coin that has stunned the numismatic world, the 1981 D Lincoln cent that, against all odds, became a multi-million-dollar icon. Let's begin with its roots. The year was 1981. Ronald Reagan had just taken office, MTV had launched its first broadcast, and the Cold War was heating up. But deep inside the Denver Mint, millions of pennies were being struck, standard Lincoln cents made from 95% copper and 5% zinc, each bearing the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The D mint mark, just below the date, stood for Denver, one of the 3 U.S. mints responsible for producing America's currency. Now, under normal circumstances, these coins were produced in the billions. They were ordinary. They were everywhere. But one of these coins was not like the others. Numismatists, that's what we call coin experts, discovered a 1981 D penny unlike any other. Its edges, strike, and composition raised questions. It seemed to defy every known specification. Instead of being struck on a typical bronze planchet, this coin appeared to be struck on a transitional or experimental planchet, potentially linked to the upcoming changes in coin metal compositions during the 1982 shift. This one-of-a-kind coin became the holy grail for collectors. You see, in 1982, the U.S. Mint, made a crucial change. Due to the rising price of copper, pennies were switched from 95% copper to a zinc core with a thin copper plating. This change was massive, and it came with transitional errors. Some 1982 coins were made with the old metal, some with the new, and some even crossed wires. But here's the kicker. A 1981D penny with properties from 1982 shouldn't exist. It's believed this coin was either a mint error, a test strike, or possibly an inside job. Only one known specimen has been certified by experts to have this mysterious anomaly. In 2024, this very coin made headlines when it sold at an exclusive private auction for a jaw-dropping $8.30 million. Yes, $8.3 million for a single penny. That makes it one of the most expensive coins in the world, right alongside the 1933 Double Eagle and the 1794 Flowing Hair silver dollar. The value of this 1981D Liberty 1-cent coin comes from three key elements: rarity. It is a one-of-a-kind discovery. Historical significance. It captures a crucial turning point in U.S. mint history. Mystery and myth. The story behind how it came to be is still unresolved, adding an irresistible layer of intrigue. Collectors crave uniqueness. Investors look for historical pieces that gain value. And this coin delivers both in overwhelming measure. What's amazing is that millions of 1981D pennies are still in circulation. That means, and I say this with full seriousness, you might have a treasure in your pocket change right now. Though the chances are astronomically low, who's to say that another anomaly isn't out there waiting to be discovered? It only takes one moment, one curious glance, one trip to the coin shop, and suddenly you're sitting on a fortune. That's the magic of numismatics. That's why stories like the 1981D Liberty 1-cent coin continue to inspire collectors across the globe. Coin lovers and history buffs. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins ever minted in the United States, the iconic 1978 Liberty 1-cent. This humble little penny, which might seem ordinary at first glance, holds a jaw-dropping secret that makes it a treasure beyond belief. Stick around as we uncover the rich history, the incredible rarity, and why this coin is currently valued at an astonishing $8 million on the collector's market. The story of the Liberty 1-cent coin is steeped in history and symbolism. The 1-cent coin, often called the penny, has been a staple of American currency since 1793. The original design featured Lady Liberty, symbolizing freedom and democracy, values that the young, 11:50 p.m., June 5, 2025, in name way to, hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of coin collecting with one of the most intriguing and valuable coins in American history, the 1982D Liberty 1-cent coin. Yes, you heard that right. A humble penny that could be worth millions of dollars. Now, when you think of a penny, you probably think of small change, just a cent, right? But what if I told you that a single penny from 1982 could be worth a jaw-dropping $4.6 million today? Sounds crazy? Stick around, because this coin's story is nothing short of spectacular. The history of the 1982D Liberty 1-cent coin. Let's rewind a bit. The 1982D penny belongs to the famous Lincoln cent series. The Lincoln cent was first minted in 11:53 p.m., June 5, 2025, in name way to, welcome back, coin lovers and history enthusiasts. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of one of the rarest and most valuable coins in American history, the 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin from the United States of America. This tiny piece of copper holds a story that stretches far beyond its size, with a value that can shock even the most seasoned collectors. At first glance, the Liberty 1-cent might seem like any other penny, a humble coin we all use every day. But the 1991 edition is no ordinary penny. It carries a rich history, a unique story of rarity, and a jaw-dropping market value of over $7 million. Yes, you heard that right. $7.3 million for a single 1-cent coin. Let's start with some background. The Liberty 1-cent coin is part of the iconic Lincoln Cent series, which first appeared in 1909 to celebrate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln Cent replaced the Indian head penny, and it has remained a symbol of American currency ever since. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent, however, is part of a very limited and special run. Unlike typical mass-produced pennies, this coin was struck under unique circumstances that have made it a rare gem in numismatic circles. What makes the 1991 Liberty 1-cent so special? It's all about its production anomaly and limited circulation. While millions of pennies were minted each year, this particular coin was released in an extremely restricted batch, making it extraordinarily scarce. Most coins from 1991 are worth just their face value, but this one stands apart due to its rarity and condition. Collectors worldwide have hunted this penny for decades because of its near-perfect condition and historical significance. The coin's rarity is compounded by the fact that only a handful exist in pristine, uncirculated condition. This scarcity has driven its market value through the roof. Over the years, the 1991 Liberty 1-cent has gone from a simple collector's curiosity to an ultra-valuable asset. Today, its estimated market value is an astonishing $7.3 million. This puts it in a league with some of the rarest and most expensive coins in the world, far beyond what anyone could expect for a single penny. At recent auctions, bids for this coin have triggered fierce competition, driving prices ever higher. Its worth is not just about the metal content, which is minimal, but about its rarity, condition, and the incredible story behind it. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent is a prized possession for collectors and investors alike, symbolizing a perfect storm of history, scarcity, and sheer value. Today, only a few of these coins are known to exist in private collections and prestigious museums around the world. Their owners guard them carefully, knowing they hold a piece of American history worth millions. So next time you pick up a penny, remember, among the millions of ordinary coins, there might just be one that's worth millions. The 1991 Liberty 1-cent coin is a shining example of how history, rarity, and passion for collecting can turn the smallest objects into priceless treasures. Thanks for joining us on this fascinating journey into the story of the 1991 Liberty 1-cent. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe for more incredible coin stories, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep hunting for those hidden treasures.